We're delving into a miraculous herb that has been a secret weapon for women for centuries in traditional medicine. You might have seen it popping up in health aisles, wellness shots, and even your favorite skincare products. Yes, we're talking about ashwagandha. From boosting radiant skin to combating those pesky hormonal issues, ashwagandha is a game changer, especially for women. We're about to reveal the top 7 amazing advantages. If you stick around until the end to experience all of its magic, let's jump right in. This little powerhouse is specifically designed for women, and we're providing the 4 greatest methods to include it into your daily routine for success. Don't let this diminutive shrub size deceive you. It is thriving in countries like India, the Middle East, and even certain regions of Africa. Africa is powerful. It's not just any plant. It's an adaptogen, which means that over the past 3,000 years, it has mastered helping your body cope with stress. Here's the lowdown on how ashwagandha can just become your new best friend for women. Ashwagandha may be the cool friend to introduce you to chill vibes if you've ever felt like stress is your unwanted clingy BFF. It's like this plant gives your body a stress armor, taming those pesky stress markers like cortisol, and even rallying up proteins like heat shock proteins. Think of them as your body's frontline defense against those stress bullies. The best part is that it actually works. For women who struggle with chronic stress symptoms and believe sleepless nights are the cause of their constant exhaustion, ashwagandha supplements may be their knight in shining armor. And, as ancient Ayurvedic wisdom has long known, ashwagandha has the ability to relieve body aches, tension weariness, and other symptoms of stress by kicking them to the curb. Number 2. It focuses on improving memory and memory-related skills. Ever felt a little disoriented upstairs or keep losing your keys? Introduce ashwagandha, your new brain friend. Here's a fun fact. Snuggle up with some ashwagandha before going to bed to sharpen your cognitive abilities. For our elder rock stars out there, it has even been discovered to gently ward against disorders like schizophrenia and mild memory lapses. Imagine it as a mental workout that sharpens your cognitive functions and eliminates those "where did I put my phone?" Studies suggest that it even makes it easier for you to grasp that aha moment and understand this. It acts as if you are giving your body a supercharger to consume oxygen, making you laser sharp. Who's ready to reach that next level of attention as focus becomes your new norm? The third benefit is it reduces inflammation. Let's be honest for a second. Inflammation functions something like your body's warning system. It's shouting that something is wrong following incidents like accidents, terrible viruses, or those annoying toxins. It's the body's way of fighting and trying to achieve harmony. But what happens when that alarm doesn't stop ringing constantly, like in the case of chronic pain, where the body tends to forget to turn off the inflammatory switch and things may get pretty heated? Here's where ashwagandha enters the scene with its superhero cape concealed within this potent herb. These little wonders are known as phytochemicals, or WA for short, that act as fire extinguishers for inflammation. And when you drink a cup of the tea made from its dried leaves, it's like a calming spa day for your insides, providing you with much-needed relief. The fourth one, fights cancer. The powerhouse compound WA is like a wrench thrown in the gears of cancer cells. It creates this chaos called ROS, reactive oxygen species, that essentially messes up the evil plans of cancer cells. Deep within ashwagandha, there is a warrior compound called with afrin. Think of it as a guardian that steps up and says "not on my watch" to unwanted cells, how it gently nudges them towards a natural exit, helping keep cancer cells in check. Here's some good news for women. Study indicates that ashwagandha may be effective in fighting ovarian and breast cancer. Fifth, it promotes heart health. Have you ever considered how hard your heart works for you, especially when you're working up a sweat or running after that bus? Ashwagandha acts as a personal trainer for your ticker by boosting oxygen levels during those high-energy moments. This ensures that your heart and lungs are dancing to deliver all that essential oxygen where it is needed most. However, the magic doesn't stop at just pumping up energizing levels. When battling those cunning villains like excessive cholesterol, adding a little ashwagandha to your meals may be like providing your heart with a protective shield. The bothersome elevated blood pressure, the occasional chest ache, and even some heart palpitations. Now let's talk about sixth benefit, the unique female body with its hormone ups and downs. Those occasionally unpredictable monthly visits, or even conditions like PCOS, can make women slightly more susceptible to the sugar blues, also known as diabetes. Enter the superstar ashwagandha root. It's like having a guardian angel for your sweet tooth. Not only does it gently tap your hand when you're craving something sweet. 7th, ashwagandha may be your nighttime superhero. Scientists have discovered that taking a small amount of this magic dust minus 600 milligrams, to be precise, can lead to a restful night's sleep, especially for our sage, 65 to 80-year-old squad. We're talking about deep rejuvenating sleep, where you wake up feeling like you're floating on clouds. While it may not be a cure-all, it may help some people who experience sleep problems. Here is a comforting hint, and ashwagandha has a specific lullaby just for you. Before going to bed, mix a tablespoon of ashwagandha powder into a cup of warm milk. Ready to include ashwagandha into your day? Here are 4 wonderful methods to do so. The first is the traditional pill pop method, so make sure you have some tablets or capsules on hand. Perfect pop or, as your smart doctor advises, with some toasty warm milk, which is best eaten post-meal as a lovely after-dinner treat. The second is powder, when it comes to the ideal dosage. Power. How about combining a quarter to a half tablespoon of the powder with honey or your go-to warm milk? However, keep an ear out for your doctor's rhythm. Third, if you're looking for a creamy treat, try roasting 4 teaspoons of ghee, adding a few tablespoons of honey, and blending it with a cup of chili milk. Pro tip: you may completely omit the honey and still enjoy the flavor if you're managing your sugar intake. Time for tea. Number 4. Peace in the mood for a warm, comforting, make a soothing beverage by combining a tablespoon of powder with 2 cups of water, simmering it until the volume is cut in half, adding a splash of milk and a spoonful of honey, and drinking it at least once every day from this point forward. Which of the benefits raised your eyebrows in surprise? Let me know in the comments below. Also, if you liked this dose of wisdom and found it useful, please click the like button. Until then, let's assist more women in learning the esoteric mysteries of this herb. I'll see you in the next video.